Next up, the shortstop, Ella Farley. On deck, Addison Jackson.
We're still working out the kinks here at Somerset High School. Leading off for Harlan was Ella Lisby. Hit a screamer to shortstop. The first baseman was not able to handle it and wound up making a double out of it. So Harlan changing business right off the bat now. For runner at second, Ella still third, and she might. It was close, but they called her safe. So now Harlan has got a runner at third with nobody out. Number 25 with the bat for Harlan. The rosters we have at this point, we don't have the numbers with the names, so we're going on the fly here. We'll get it fixed and get her all the kinks worked out. We've got some internet issues, but we'll get the kinks worked out. Looks like we got 2 balls and no strikes. Runner third. Harlan top of the first. Beautiful facility here, and we're just trying to work out the kinks for us. And of course, we're live TV, folks, so we'll get her going. Number 24, Addison Jackson up the bat for Harlan. With runners at first and third and no outs, and they are cooking right off the bat. Runner takes base down. Now we got runners at second, third for Harlan, and all kinds of not a good start right now for Knott Central, but got a really good pitcher for them. And that's what it heads up balls. Hopefully it don't hit the way back there, but it looks like it cleared. Well, let us know in the comments if you're able to hear us good. Number 24, Addison Jackson up the bat. Pops was great here. It is. 1 run scores for Harlan, and an overthrow by scored. No, Addison was able to take second on the overthrow, and still runners again at second, third base, still no outs. Number 4, Jordan Smith up the bat, and right now if you're not central,
second baseman Jordan Smith on deck.
right now if you're not central, you just need to get out and get settled in. A little cold out here this morning, and Edward's still working on a few things here. Maybe he'll get her lined out and start speaking here in a minute. But he working his butt off. He's had, and that's going to score another one on the pass ball. So all of a sudden it's 2-0 Harlan. And right now, if you're not central, you just need to get out of this inning. They've got a really good pitcher, Gabrielle Sloan, and kind of a feel for not. And probably a really good timeout. And you know him with I don't know if he's still working on the stuff here, but in this cold weather, it's just really hard to just get loosened up, and Knott was headed, the assignment being on the defensive side of the situation at this point in time, and this cold, this weather you have to be a little stiff at this point, so. I'm sure that's what the timeout's about. Hey, let's just relax. Let's get a little bit warmer here. Looks like we've got a pitching change here. Looks like number 27 has come in. Caroline Mobley for Knott Central. So while we're at a timeout, Edward will probably still work on a little bit of our audio and our video stuff. But comment on this, please, and let us know if you're hearing us well.
Hey, so there's something wrong in my bag.
Yeah, just let us know if you can hear us.
Edward, are you back?
I think I am now.
Now pitching for Knott Central, Harlan.
And we're trying the split screen thing again, trying to be able to cover the whole field. I'll be a little slanted, but we're trying to get the whole field so we can show coverage of everything today. But we're always sampling, trying stuff new, so we'll get her figured out. Like number 4, Jordan Smith up to bat. Another pass ball that's going to allow maybe the third run of the inning. And at this point, if you're not Central, you just want to get out. You hope the weather warms up a little bit. And Edward, honestly, in this kind of cold conditions, it would be really, really hard to start out defensively.
It would. I mean, I have to agree with you 100%. And but as the game goes, you can expect County Central to start getting things going.
I think this is number 7, Ava Nunes. Like I said, we are having issues. We have names, but we don't have numbers. So as we go, we'll get that fixed. Good pitch right there, and may have close to being another wild throw right there, but good catch out there by, I'm trying to get the number for her. Number 1 for Knott Central. It looks like Caitlin Lafferty made a circus catch there. Maybe saved the runner from advancing there. 3-0, Harlan leads. Knott Central is looking to get the first out of the game, and Edwards did all the trying to get it all lined out for us, and never get her fixed up. Now we've got a runner at third, and Harlan is looking to put another run on the board right here. And if you're not Central, Edward, you need to get out here.
Yeah, if you're not County Central, you got to find a way to get your offense right. Or should I say defense?
Really good pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Still no outs for Harlan here in the top of half of their first inning. They've already put 3 spot on the board. You've got a runner at third base and a full count right here, and you know that this is going down the middle. I'm sure that you got the green light on this one right here for sure. A little slow runner. That could be trouble because of slows. Good play out there. The slow runner was allowed the Harlan runner to advance the base, so now we got a 4-0 lead.
The left fielder, Ava Nunez, on deck, Mallory McNeil.
This looks like number 16, Ava Nunes for Harlan. 4-0. Knott got their first out of the inning, and now maybe they'll settle in and get ready to play a good one right here. Good pitch right there. That's a hard one to lay off on right there. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 4-0. Harlan leads, and Knott just need to get out of this inning. 2 balls, 1 strike. Another pitch that these pitches are really, really close. We're basically right over top of the plate. They're just hard to lay off of at this point in time. Right. 3 balls, 1 strike, and Ava looking to get on base here with maybe you notice she sort of got the red light, the green light at this point in time. Called strike. Good pitch, good location. Number 27 is bringing it, Caroline Moberly. Really good pitch, good location with that pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Harlan's got the little chant going. Pop up, and that's going to be trouble too. Good play out there.
Good play.
That's
a good play by Molly Sandlin, if I said that right.
So, Everett, you guys lined out now?
Well, I'm hoping I do. I think I got everything situated.
But again, on the comments, let us know if you're able to hear us well. And 2 outs and in, and 4-0 Harlan leads. And again, I've got the names. I don't have the numbers. And maybe our guy Chris right here will walk away from us and tell us if he can hear us really, really good here in a minute. I think he's trying to get in that corner.
That was a good strike right down the middle, Mark.
Yeah, just this weather, it's just hard to come out here and just loosen up and do your thing, and that's a foul ball. Good shot right there. And of course, I did these rosters last night, and Edward takes the roster that has all the numbers and names on them, and I get the roster without the numbers. So.
Well, that's the way it works. Because see, I even write down numbers to let you know who the roster members are, because that's Mallory McNeil up the bat.
Yeah, after I filled in that number.
You did not. I did. So that's what happened. I put in the research to try to know the players' numbers, Mark. While you trying to nap on the long drive up, I put in that extra work.
Well, that's definitely a story. Chris has just gave us the thumbs up that he hears us good, so guess we're good to go. 4-0 at this point in time. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Number 12, Mallory McNeil up the bat. Knock her down. Looks like she's getting ready to tomahawk one right here. It looks like she's ready to get into one right here. Good swing, but just wasn't able to make contact. And that gets Knott Central out of the inning. But going into the bottom of the first inning, Harlan puts up a 4 spot. Knott Central comes up to that.
In the bottom of the first will be Waddle, Conley, and Sloan.
While we've got a minute, we want to also thank our sponsor, Bryant Family Medicine, for helping us do the things that we love. And folks, I'm sure you understand it takes money to keep the wheels rolling, and that's just really, really good-hearted people there at Bryant Family Medicine, and cannot say enough good things about them and how they felt my family. I've been there many, many times sick and come out of there feeling pretty good. So cannot just say only about the sponsorships, but taking care of my family for all the years that they have. And just cannot say enough about them. And a big thank you to all the viewers that will tune in to us today and make comments and wake Edward up every now and then. Edward needs to be woke up every now and then.
Well, everybody don't get the luxury like you do, Mark, to be able to sleep, the 2-hour drive, but I'm looking forward to Knott County Central going up to the plate here, Mark. I'm looking to see how they're going to try to answer back to Harlan's 4 runs at the top of the first.
Yeah, I think they'll be all right, Edward. It's just this cold weather, and I'm not giving excuses, but both teams got to play in it. But, you know, it would be very, very hard to get on the field right now in these temperatures and not feel a little stiff, a little brittle, take a little bit longer for that arm to loosen up. So I think they'll be all right. Just got to settle in. This game's far from over.
And the Knott is going to start off with their catcher, number 55, Emily Waddle.
Looks like she's showing a bunt. It looks like she'd be fast. Put that bunt down. But, you know, this turf has to be fast, too. But it looks like Ella's ready for it, though. She's charging the mound. Charging the plate pretty good right now.
Yes, sir. Looks like she's ready for the bunt, and you can see that Emily's pulling back just at the nick of the time, being able to see that's all coming.
Who's our next game? Do you know? A good play by Ella. She's all over that. Had her on her show Thursday Sunday night, and she's one of the best in the business.
She is one of the best in business, and if I'm not mistaken, I think it's Somerset and Loup County, maybe.
Yeah, Somerset plays next game. Which we should have really fun calling that. Good pitch right there by Mallory.
And that's Addison Conley. You know, she's showing a bunt too, Mark, but she's pulling back just in time.
If you see where Ella's playing, I don't know if you would want to bunt at this point in time. She's literally halfway up the baseline, just a direct charge. So you can tell that they've scouted this out really well. And another big play by Ella, and a little bit of a low ball.
She takes first, and she's gonna make it to second. If I ain't mistaken, I think she got a double out of that.
Yep.
Out of that single error.
Ella charged it there. Just the ball wasn't too low for the first baseman to handle.
7-2-4.
And this is Gabrielle Sona up the bat for Knott County. And you can see the catcher there from Harlan, Mark. She's saying that the runners are thinking about base and Bader back in, going back to second.
Play by the catcher right there, too. That might bump us. Well, what's the over-under? One of these balls are going to come over top of us here by the end of the day.
Well, if it's coming out off you, I'm just going to look and laugh. You know, sounds like I'm going to catch it. Only thing you're going to catch is some flying powder.
You can tell 21, they're asking Conley is wanting to take off. But, give credit to the Harlan catcher there. She's right over it right now. Strike three, check it out. And then
Carolyn Mobley. Up at the plate.
And you know, that's a good play by the catcher right there. She's not forcing the throw. She's right up. She's forcing the non-central runner to go back to base. That's a good heads up fundamentals. Eric, I gotta ask you a question here. You know, that's a little bit different turf than what I've played on in my lifetime, but would you want to slide on that carpet?
I don't believe I would, because Now I don't think you're gonna get that good slide like you would on a good old fashioned dirt there.
Yeah,
But
that would
you know,
have
I
to.
say one thing. This is one of probably the most beautiful softball fields I've seen, though.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's reared down. At this point in time, you know, you just if you're not central, you need to get on. Two balls, two strikes, two outs. Triple twos.
That's right.
Now that ball,
Oh, that one is.
I believe it landed fair. That brings the first run across for Knott Central. That was close to being out of here, Edward.
That was a beautiful, beautiful hit by Mobley there, Mark.
Yeah, that was inches from being out of here. She definitely stepped into that one. She was inches away from having a home run there. It looks like we're getting a pinch runner here. Well deserved. Good hit for number 27, Caroline Mobley. She's like showed a little power off. That's like the top power I'd have, you know, tomahawking them balls like that.
Mark, you couldn't even see the balls. Shelby Blair's the courtesy runner, as you heard.
You know, you base it right here, you're right back in the game. There's another good play by Ella out there. She makes that look simple, Edward.
Yes, she does, Mark.
She's one of the best players you'll see, not just in our region, but across the state. Like again, we had her on her show Sunday night. Realized and found out about all the training, special training she does, working out. I mean, it's hard to call a young lady a man beast, but she's a woman beast, or however you can pronounce that. But big shout out to Somerset High School for allowing us to come here today, and hopefully we can put on a good show for you. Beautiful facility. I heard Edward speaking about that earlier. The carpet just is beautiful. Purple and gold, I guess, is their colors here. Just absolutely. I looked at that field, that you know, you got the turf here, and then you got the grass just perfectly. I mean, this is one of the best facilities I've seen.
I have to agree with you, Mark. I'm just sitting here trying to admire this field. You know, you can tell there's a lot of work in this one. And even back in the back of the grass, you can still see it's a lot of prep work back there they put in on this field, Mark.
Yeah, I mean, you would want to play here. And number 44 didn't get the name. Maybe ever did. Like I said, my roster just names and no numbers, but ever gets all the good stuff.
That was a beautiful strike right down the middle by Mobley, Mark.
Knott Central got a much needed run the bottom half of their first inning, and maybe they got a little bit more warmer. It looks like it's climbed about 2 degrees since we've been here. So I think it's supposed to be up about 60, so I'll be pulling this coat off pretty quick. I've got a lot of insulation, folks, and once it starts hitting over 50, the natural insulation starts coming out, and I have to start shedding clothes.
Listen, everybody's saying, I'm sorry you have to deal with him. Yeah, sometimes he don't make sense.
Well,
that was a beautiful scoop by Adam Conley to get over the slump.
I've got a jacket, a sweater, a t-shirt, a pants under my pants, 2 pairs of socks, a boggin gloves. By the end of the day, this jacket, the boggin and gloves will definitely be gone.
Again, folks, I'm sorry. You know, I worry about this man sometimes. You know, I really don't have an answer for him. Caroline right now is just throwing dots right across the plate,
Yeah,
Mark.
she
She's
did.
out of 5 pitches, or 6 pitches, my bad. She's threw nothing but strikes and 1 ball.
No chance right there. No chance. It's a perfect pitch.
At the plate now is the third baseman, Ella, standing on the Ella Farmer.
But now this is a girl you don't want to go down to the middle on because she'll knock it over there to that little playground over there. And, you know, when you see Ella Lisby play, and you know, this is the first time this year I've seen her play live. She's just not a hitter. She's smooth defensively. She's just a well-rounded softball.
Yes, she is. I mean, you know, just from talking to her, you know she puts in the work and all the preparation needed to be a well-rounded softball player, Mark.
Yeah, she didn't get her hands extended on that. That sort of jammed her up a little bit there. She could have got them extended there. I mean, her arms, not her hands. She could have got her arms extended. That probably would have hit that school bus over there. There's a hot shot. Good play out there. Ella was able to beat out the tag there, but good defensive effort out there, but not. I thought that was getting through. And you know, here we go. Chris comes to the save here again.
With Ella Farley up the bat for Harlan. And Harlan has 1 strike and 2 outs. And then Ella just steals the base.
And Chris comes in here and saves the day. So now we've got our rosters lined up. Number 25, Ella Farley for Harlan up the bat. And she just looks like a very fast one. It looks like if she can get on base, she can probably steal second, third, and home. I'm going to ask after this game, I'm going to ask Ella Farley there if she wants to race you from here to that truck right there. A good pitch right there. Good pitch, good location. And that ends the inning. So we go into the top, the bottom of the second inning.
We have the second for Knott Central, Sandwood, Sloan, and Lafferty.
Harlan leads 4-1, and looks like Knott Central got their legs up under them. So now we're ready to watch good softball action.
And we do not own rights to any of this music, even though it sounds good.
Yeah, I'll let Everett speak for a few minutes. I've got to go tackle the cough drop bag, or you're going to hear me hacking and coughing for about 30 minutes. Allergies has hit me hard this week, Everett.
That's what I would say too, Mark. But, while he's running around again, I do want to thank our sponsors, Bryant Family Medicine, for everything they do for us to allow us to be able to get out and, cover all these student athletes. For everybody that's watching, we do have 2 shows a week also. We have our Sunday show, Around the Mound, which is more towards, talking to 13th region student athletes. And then we have our Wednesday slider show that comes on Wednesday at 8. And that actually showcases student athletes from 1st region all the way to 16th region. And that looks like number 14, Molly, up to bat for Knott County. And she gets a hold of that one, and it was dropped, and there's a slip, and she's going to get a double, and held her up on second.
Next batter is right fielder, Ava Sloan on deck.
And this is Ava Sloan coming up to bat, the right fielder. That was a good eye by Ava.
And Chris has got the MVP award today, Edward. He got me a roster, and now he's agreed to go get our interviews afterwards so that we could do a quick post game and get set up for the next. So Chris has earned the MVP award today.
Well, our viewership was doing good till you came back on. They must have sensed that you was coming. And
Ella was another good play, but just tips by the first baseman. That's going to score a run for Knott Central. Folks, we got a ball game, 4-2.
that was Molly making it home for Knott County. Mark.
I don't know what happened there. It was good, clean field, good clean throw. It's just sometimes you're just not able to complete the catch. And it looks like Knott's coming alive. Maybe the temperatures, or you think the temperatures had something to do with it? They look like a different team right now.
And if I'm not mistaken, that is number 1, Lafferty up for bat for Knott County.
There's a good bunt. Ella plays it perfectly and throws her out. Edward, we don't keep them kind of stats, but is it seem like Ella's assisted or on about every out that Harlan's got defensively, or had something to do with it?
I would have to agree with you, Mark. It seems like she's been all over the field.
They have hit a lot of bunt this game.
And this is Emma Dowles up the back for Knott County.
And for most part, Ella's been all over. She's trying to get the second. She's even working the defense, coaching the squad up there a little bit. Very impressed with that young lady. I know.
And right now, your score is Knott County 2, Harlan 4. And Knott County's only got 1 out at this time, Mark.
Big gap in between of that second shortstop area right there. A shot right up the middle would possibly bring a double. I mean, there's a lot of space right there, but you have to play that defensively. They've been butting so much because they're expecting the first baseman to charge and the second baseman to cover first. I mean, that's fundamentals there, but there's a big gap right in there between the shortstop second base. So you get a hit in there, that's almost a for sure hit unless you could. I don't know if you have Ella Lisby over there, she could probably dive and catch up to it there, but like Mary, we're not catching up to that. And what in the world happened there, Edward? For no odd reason.
See, Mark's just throwing his rosters around like he's already got all this down bang.
No Gus to win, folks, or anything like that. My rosters just go selling away. Now we get Gus to win after I said no Gus. That looks like strike three, and that would be the second out of the inning. And that at bat hurts Knott Central. Any kind of contact would have probably scored a run.
And this is Emily Waddle, their catcher, back up to bat.
And again, and you can tell Harlan was ready at this game. I mean, you can tell they know exactly what Knott was going to try to do because they're absolutely playing these bunts. I'm sure you've seen that there where the Ella Lisby was literally standing right over top of home plate by the time that ball got the catcher. I mean, they're absolutely playing these bunts.
Yeah, right now, if you're Knott County, you've got 3. So 4 balls now. So she gets to take base.
The second baseman, Addison Conley, standing on deck, slow.
21 up to bat that could really help her team at this point in time. Addison Conley up to bat for Knott Central could really help her team right now. For Knott can anything over the middle, unless the pitcher can get it, it's going to be an instant hit.
And Stacy comes in as your pinch runner.
I mean, you could tell Harlan has come prepared this game. They're ready for this bunting action that Knott Central's been done. And a good double throw at that point.
Stacy just still second.
I mean, you got 2 outs. The only thing you really got to worry about at this point in time, just get the batter out at home there. And that's
Good catch, Mark. I have to give it to you. Setting down and you still caught it.
What do you think about that, Edward? That impressed you, right? Chrissy said I couldn't catch one of them.
Well, I'd have to say it wouldn't count as an out because you ball played.
Well, I'll make it much smoother next time.
So I think now if you got the green light because you've got 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and now basically you just swing at anything coming.
Bases love it here every day. It gets
The next batter is the first
You got Gigi Sloan up the bat.
There's that Gigi Sloan, but their roster says Gabriel Sloan. We'll go Gigi. But simpler, right?
Yes.
A big hit right here by Gigi can give her team the lead, I'd say, with the speed that they've got on the bases.
If she can hit it more of those gaps up there, that can be an easy 2, possibly 3.
Good eye right now on the ball by Gigi. A lot of pitches, it's hard to lay off on them. And if you're hard right now, you need to get a couple of strikes over. You don't want to walk in a run. There, it's like a little bit of a jam shot. She wasn't able to extend her. Folks, I already had the Prince Edward earlier this inning with one of the most circus catches in the history of the world. I bobbled it, but I still caught it. You know, it's all about the catch. And that walks in a run.
So even with it being a walk run, would that still consider an RBI?
Yeah, I would.
Now batting
I would guess it would be considered. You'll have to educate me on that, but
Sandy.
it seemed like they didn't really put one over the middle on GG right there. Maybe they seen something on tape, and they just didn't look like at that point in time they didn't want to give her much to hit at right there at that point in time. Maybe, sometimes you're better off to just give up the run instead of give up 3 runs or 4 runs. So, timeout on the field, and it looks like Edward, we might be going through a pitching change here.
It looks like Jordan Smith. My personal opinion, I thought Mallory McNeil was pretty solid there on the mound, or pitcher circle, whichever one you want to call it.
Well, for most part, after the knock out that first inning, looks like they got their legs up under them, and they're right there now. Well, of course they're right there now. You got bases loaded. You're only down by 1. Knock here, you could probably very easily have a 2-run lead, 3-run lead.
Yeah, if you can get one, especially out there in center field in one of those 2 gaps, that's an easy 2, possibly even 3 runs. Now, this is the pitcher Mobley up to bat for Knott County Central.
And earlier in the game, she was like inches away from putting it over there in them weeds over there somewhere. So the danger is still up.
One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs for Knott County Central. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. 2-1-2-1. See, folks, he's just jealous he can't come up with them fancy numbers like I can.
I've got a mouthful of cough drops in my mouth right now, Avery. I'm just. Oh, there's another big bomb. That hurt. That hurts if you're Harlan.
That's going to score at least 3.
When she first tomahawked that, I thought that looked like honestly, that looked like a home run.
A grand slam home run.
The sunlight, bright sky right there, probably fixed that right there. But all of a sudden, Knott Central has woke up. They're not cold no more. It's warmed up about 5 degrees, and they warmed up, and all of a sudden they're in the lead. Really nice comeback from Knott Central. But Edward, the next time when Mobley comes up to bat, I would strongly consider just go ahead and walking her. She's gonna get a home run for the end of the day.
But you know it. Both times she's been up right now, she's 2 for 2 at the plate. So that would be a good thought if you're the coach of Harlan over there. Do you intentionally walk her next time she's up? Because the Knott County Central coaches has got her about in the perfect spot for her to hit, to where she can get bases loaded, have a few runners. Because if I ain't mistaken, I think that's about her 4th RBI on the night, if I'm not mistaken.
And, you know, we covered a lot of these games, Edward. That just sounded like a home run. I mean, most of the time you could just go by the sound of the bat. That just sounded. I mean, I thought that was clearing the bases.
I did too. When you think about it and the way it sounded, I thought for sure it was gone.
You know, we that is in and Edward, and then we look like we go to the top of the third with Knott Central taking the lead now, 6-4, and pretty nice comeback for them. And like that song by Tom Petty, "I Won't Back Down," and that's exactly what Knott Central did. And, you know, we know what kind of a club Harlan's got. We covered them a lot in the 13th region, but I'm really impressed with Knott County team.
Yeah, I am too. You know, this is the first time that I've got to see them play, but you know, I am super impressed with them from the way that they perform out there. You know, going down by 4 runs in the top of the first. Yeah, most of the time that would drop your confidence a little bit. But Knott County looked like they wasn't phased. It didn't bother them. They just knew, hey, we're what Harlan can do, we can do too. So let's just match the intensity.
Yeah, you like the things where I'm probably not
For the Harlan Dragons, it was not
County Central stuff up. I don't know what in the world I just punched there, but I'll start downloading a bunch of stuff. So I don't know what's going on there.
And that's number 24, Addison Jackson up to bat for Harlan. And you know we know quite a bit about her. We know she can send it over the fence if she gets a hold of one she likes.
Well, losing the first 4 games of the season. Since then, they're rolling. They won 6 over the last 8. It shows it, too. That's a good looking team right here that Knott County Central has. Two balls, 1 strike. Number 24, Addison Jackson up to bat. And, there's a hot shot. That's going to, and it was close.
That was like a bang bang play.
I know it's about Addison right there. She brought the sweater out. She's like, I'm not doing the softball jersey or anything. I'm just gonna wear a sweater here today. You know, I've been bragging on Chris about being the MVP, and now all of a sudden he brings a Reese cup, a Powerade, and eating a pork sandwich over here, and he's not even offering us a bite, so he's not the MVP no more, ever.
He falls off that now.
Yeah, he's not even on the second team now. You the G League. Something like that. But number 4, Jordan Smith up to bat, and that just rockets right by her. Well, at this point in time, we could almost about say at this point in time, early on, Caroline Mobley's been maybe the MVP, hitting, pitching, a little bit of everything. That was just power against power right there. So we ain't hitting no location. We're just going to throw it as hard as we can and try to hit it.
Well, that went over the fence, Mark, but
And
the opposite side of the fence.
and you know, if I was over there, I would have caught it. See, you saw that firsthand. Saw it firsthand.
Are you ever gonna forget about that?
Edward can't say, he can't speak it's trash now. He saw it firsthand. If you want to go ahead and brand me an All-American, go ahead. I'll let you. You can start calling me the All-American or something like that.
The All-American hot dog from Sonic.
I'm not the one eating right now. Yeah, he's popular tonight after he gets down to the crumbs.
Under.
Well, you know, fairly seldom you get hats off to the concession stands over here at Somerset too. They're dealing out coffee and pork sandwiches and everything here. They're bringing it. Edward, when we gonna start a chant for our show? Harlan's in perfect rhythm over there. That could be trouble in this kind of sky. A lot of sun out there.
And that was another beautiful catch by Molly. I think that's the second time it's went to the left field, and she has just came down with it with ease.
She's got the dark sunglasses on right there too, so she's come prepared for this sunlight, and it's worked for her. And do we?
Now batting for Harlan, Allie Kirby.
It's like number 15, Allie Kirby. Maybe a substitute in here for somebody, but she wasn't on the original batting lineup, so she's definitely pinch hitting or hitting for somebody. There's a person second, one out. Knott County Central leading 6-4, top of the third inning, and I'm sure that Edwards already over top of that, writing the score down for us and all that other good stuff that he does. One ball, no strikes, one out, and just throws it right by her at that point in time. Kirby is making a little gesture there, like, was it like, I got this sort of deal, or we'll see here in a minute. Double steal right here. Not really a whole lot you could do about that. And Harlan was all over that. Now, Harlan's in business. Base hit right here. We got to tie a game. So we knew this was going to be a good game going in there. We're very evenly matched squads here, but we know, like I said, we know how good Harlan is. We cover them daily. But, you know, hats off to the Knott County Central team here for I mean, they got a good little squad.
Yes, they do. And, you know, again, like I mentioned a little bit earlier, you know, to go down 4-0 at the beginning, or should I say the top of the first inning, and then just put up one yourself at the bottom of the first inning to come back and take the lead by 2. That shows what kind of confidence they have.
Yep. Yeah. Man, there's a good pitch right there. 2 outs, and Caroline here has really shut the door since that first inning. And that could knock somebody out if they're not paying attention. Ever there on the I guess when you call it the left field side or the right field side, what would you say this is over here?
Well, from where I'm at, I think I consider it the left field.
Okay, we'll call it the left field side. They've got about 3 or 4 tents, zip-up tents there that you can see through. It's like the most perfect ideal ever.
Ever.
Yeah, ever.
Ever.
And there's another one. Can ever catch that? Edward didn't even try to catch it.
I'm not diving.
I'm not diving over the fence at
Folks,
this
I
point.
would have
Sorry.
done for that. I was giving Edward his chance in the sun to be able to make a play like I did, but he didn't do it. He didn't do it, folks.
Well, if it came to me, I would.
And let's see if they can throw her out. A good play right there. Good play. And that will end the inning and end the rally. And we still are stuck at 6-4 going in the bottom half of the third inning. A real nice play out there by the high
With the room count sitting there like car to the session stand.
So I believe I was correct because he's just asking for LaRue County's lineup. So I believe it is Somerset and LaRue coming up next.
Well, hands down, you finally did something right. I'm proud of you. Keep up the good work. But this 14th region over there, they've got a lot of good softball, a lot of good baseball, but it's hard for me not to think over there in the 14th region that Knott County Central ain't one that I use the term top dogs over there. I mean, just by the part that they look good. They look the part. And remember, before this game even started, I said, them girls look really, really athletic. And they wasn't just flipping the balls. They was like zipping them to each other. And they look like a well-formed unit. It's hard for me not to think that they ain't going to be something very ferocious to have to deal with over there at the 14th.
I would have to agree with you, Mark.
Especially when you got the slum girl over there, and you got the number 27, Caroline Moberly. They've got some players on that team. And Edward, he just loving my bags over there. He knows I got all the good stuff in there. It's amazing that Edward's not trying to steal my cough drops, folks. I buy the cough drops, and Edward eats the cough drops. That's a two-bill switch. Folks, I'm telling you, folks, the nice thing about live TV or live streaming or live anything, you always have to work the kinks out. We don't have the ability to be able to record these guys. There's a hot shot. That's trouble.
That was Molly for Knott County Central, Mark.
Yeah, that was just a line drive. There's no chance out there making a play on that. And for most part, after the first inning, this has been Knott County Central's game, basically. They've really taken control of it for most part. But number 16, Ava Sloan up to bat. There's a hot shot. There could be a turn double play. It is. It is. Wow. What a play out there by, I'm trying to get the number out there. Looks like number 25. Ella Farley just made that look sweet and easy. Just a perfectly played the ball perfectly, stepped on the second base bag, rifle throw to the first base, and don't see that a lot in softball, but that was just a perfectly turned play by her, and good defense out there. That's off to Ella for that play. And plays like that are definitely game-changing type moments, because at first when I thought the ball was hit, I thought it was getting in between of that second shortstop gap right there, but just a a good play right there. Now all of a sudden the rally has been fizzled out. One ball, two strikes, 2 outs. Well, I just found something that I had stashed on me from last night. And when we got a minute after this inning, I'll tell you about my stash. I just reached in my pocket, realized I had some M&M's, peanut butter M&M's. So Edward
Listen,
will not
it ain't
get none of
about
them,
food.
or he will not get none of my cough drops. Now it looks like strike 3 to Indiana, and it looks like we'll go to the top of the 4th. Knott County Central still leading 6-4. And just Harlan's need to put a little bit of a rally together themselves, try to get back in this game.
Yeah, you want to be honest, Mark, I didn't hear a word you said, but I agree with you.
Well, you should agree with me. That probably was one of the best catches you've ever seen in your life. In a set down mode. Imagine if I was standing up, how pretty I'd have made that look. See,
I got lost when you was talking about the whole how you got peanut butter M&Ms in your pocket and all this other stuff. You lost me there.
Well, last night, while Jens was actually working, I skipped out of work again.
Thank you so much. Yes, sir.
But while I skipped out of work, I went and watched the new King Kong and Godzilla movie, which was actually one of the best ones I've watched. There's a hot shot. That's over the head, number 44.
And she bobbled the pitch.
That might be inside the park run. See if they send her. They hold her at third.
Oh, they stopped her. They held her up at third, or she could have been inside her, Mark.
Yeah, that looked like they had inside the park written all over it right there. And Edward's out saving the day again. But Edward, like what I was saying, while Jens was actually working last night, I skipped out of work.
I'm used to that.
And went and watched King Kong and Godzilla, which is probably one of the better Godzilla King Kong movies I've ever watched, because I didn't even fall asleep on it.
Well, listen, it can't be, because the best King Kong movie ever made was King Kong Lives.
Because if I don't fall asleep on it and I don't eat my peanut butter M&Ms, it has to be pretty good. So, folks, go out and watch that new King Kong Godzilla movie. You'll like it. And my man Kong, he'll kick butt like always. Edward, I guess you're a Godzilla person.
Well, I mean, I do love Godzilla, but I also do like King Kong. So I'm a mixture of both.
So which one's the tougher of the two?
Maybe I'm going to take Godzilla, but King Kong only be about 20 foot tall. On fire with the 100 foot tall lizard.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you the movie, they added addition to King Kong on this one day. I just tell you one point, knocked Godzilla out, knocked him out. So, yeah, it was about Kong this time. What do you think about that?
Well, it depends on which one you watch. Do you have the original Godzilla versus King Kong or King Kong versus Godzilla? But you know what? While Mark's over here talking about all the work that he didn't do, you have Mobley back there in the pitch circle just throwing absolute across the plate, Mark.
For the viewers out there, comment on it. Who you think's the toughest, King Kong or Godzilla? Let us know who you think are the toughest. Oh, that's gone. That's gone. No, oh God, you can't miss
Right off the
buddy.
fence.
You can't miss it by no more than that. Is that highway robbery or what?
Yes.
Are you kidding me? It hit off the yellow part of the fence. Really hit off the yellow part of the fence. I would flex too, Ella, if I was you. Good shot. Good shot. But that bumped off the yellow part of the fence right there. So 6-5. Harlan's got a little rally going on now. And no, you're not getting on my internet, so don't even look at them. Hands up, folks.
That was nearly a beautiful catch by the catcher right there. Emily Waddle, because she couldn't even see it and just extended her glove at the right time and it nicked right off the front of it.
Yeah, that was like my catch. I couldn't see it. I adjusted my body at the right moment. Caught it.
Yeah, I believe you're so full that you sat there and watched it.
Oh, there's a good shot. That's going to score another run. We got a tie game, folks. They're going to go ahead and take third, too. So Harlan is knocking the cover off the ball at this point in time. Game is tied.
Yeah, I would have to say at this point in time, I think Harlan has started to run.
Every bit of it, 6-6. Good catch out there by the first baseman. Number 4, Gigi Sloan. She was all over that. Good catch out there. I say the run, too. Good defense out there with Knott Central. 4 up to bat. For Harlan, Jordan Smith, 1 out. Game tied 6-6. Top of the 4th inning, and it's definitely warming up. There's a hot shot, and that's going to score another run, and that puts Harlan in the lead. And a bobble the ball out there, and now she's hung up. Now she's hung up.
And she still puts it back on first, Mark. They tried to run her, but a little slip error on the pitch.
In a situation like that, you definitely want to you just want to run them back and forth. Cause a little bit of a forced throw there late, and she was able to get the base. But again, thank you for all of our new viewers that tuned in, and just please overlook our camera angles. We experiment with stuff every week. Eventually, everyone will have 15 different screens on these games. So we experiment as we go, and we'll tune into exactly what we want. But I do want to thank all the new viewers that's tuned in to us. A big Knott County Central following, and being Knott County Central fans are listening. Our subject today is, and that's a big heads up. Hopefully, everybody's all right. That's kind of the sad, but maybe one of you can help me. Who's tougher between Godzilla and King Kong? Everyone says Godzilla. I say King Kong. So Somebody help me out in the comments. 15 Tom being the toughest.
Well, while you're over here talking about movies and stuff, Mark, I'm actually trying to, see what's going on out here on the softball field.
The 7-6, a 3-spot put up by Harlan here at the top of the 4th inning. A little bit of a rally here. And there's a hot shot for another run. And they're sending the runner. And we've got 8-6 game. Harlan leads. 4 runs putting this in. And Knott Central needs to get out of this. A little bit of a. Harlan is definitely seeing the ball real good this inning. I don't know if it's fatigue or maybe they're getting their timing down, but they have absolutely hit the cover off the ball this inning.
I would have to agree with you. They're figuring something out there to be able to just knock the cover off out there, Mark.
Number 15, Allie Kirby up to bat. And, she got she wasn't in the original lineup, but got put in there. Guess as a substitution deal, but yeah, there's only 1 out, and Harlan's already put across 4 runs this inning. Central desperately needs to get out of this inning. Get a little offense going on their own part. There's a good pitch. 27, Caroline Moberly brought the heat that time.
Yeah, right now, Moberly's just got to settle down and get back in her rhythm.
That's all it takes. Just settle down, and there's a drop ball, and didn't know why Harlan didn't try to advance the runner there. Seemed like they could have. There's another hot shot right in that little sweet spot in between us. Second short. Runners at first and second now. 1 out. And still Harlan at bat. Number 12, Mallory Neal up to bat, and she can really start putting some space behind Harlan and Knott Central for knock here. And, they're one of these balls this inning. They've been hammering.
They have. So, I'm like you. I don't know if they've got the timing down pack or, if they've just settled in or, what Harlan has found that they like. But they're starting to hit the cover off that softball.
There's a good hit. That's going to score at least 1 run. And now they're going to try to take third. And smart play. Mallory Neal, of course, got the hit, but I'm sure you see that, Edward. It was a heads-up play by her. It looked like they had Allie Kirby dead in water there at third base. Looked like she's fixing to throw her out, but then, she pulled a little slick one like she was going to try to take second. And sort of made the Knott Central player take the eye off of throwing her out at third, and so they both of them wound up safe. So, heads-up play right there.
That was a heads-up play.
So,
yeah, it looks like we got a timeout out there on the field.
Yeah, it's just one of them timeouts. Come on, folks. Just take a deep breath, settle down. We've got this. But 9-4 with Knott Central's bats and how we've seen how they can hit, they're still in this game. This game's far from over.
Right there, the way to get settled down. Your first pitch is throw a strike.
There's another hit right in that sweet spot again, and that's
it brings in 1.
And Harlan is distancing himself quite a bit this inning. I believe it's 10-6 now. Harlan's up. 10-6 is still only one out. 6 runs put in the top of the fourth inning, and the rally's still going. And now both runners advance on the pass ball. And again, I've said a couple times, I said not Central just to get out of this inning, regroup, take a deep breath, and still got a lot of game left.
If you're not County Central, you do got to find a way to get out of this inning.
And that's right. A good play out there. I guess they called it a drop ball out there, right, Edward? So the no out, another run goes across the board. 11-6, Harlan leads, and
this is Ella looking to back up the bat.
So you're entering that stage, that red button stage at this point in time if you're not County Central. Number 22, we know what she can do. Ella Winsby up the bat. She's another one that can tomahawk one. There's a line drive. That's going to score at least one. Ella probably try for another triple here. And she gets it in there. Folks, she's a ball player. She's a ball player. What else can you say to her? She's just a ball player. 13-6, another timeout on the field, and a smart timeout from Central. Maybe this might be a pitching change, and that's exactly what it is. Looks like they're putting Gigi Sloan back up to pitching, and you can tell she's a little broken-hearted. Number 27, Caroline Moberly. You feel for these kids. They put their heart and souls in these games, and she has nothing to hang her head about. I know she's hurt right now, but she's a big reason why they're in this game. She's the one that got the big knock. She's the one that, come and pitch pretty solid for several innings. She's a big reason why that they was in this game for most part. So she has nothing to be ashamed about or hang her head about. I know she's a little upset right now, but you got to credit that kid and the performance that she's did today.
Yeah, yes, you do, because, I don't have the official stats in front of me or nothing right now, but I do know at the plate at least she does have at least 4 RBIs plus on the night, 2 for 2, at least 2 for 2 at the plate. And I know she's at least struck out about at least 6 or 7 batters. What a performance she's had. So, there's nothing for her to, lower her head about, because she's had a great performance.
Yeah, where they just I say it 100 times on these shows, and even on your show and these live games, and you feel so good for the team that comes out the winner, but then you feel so bad about the team that don't get what they want, and that's the tragic thing about sports. You're going to have a winner, you're going to have a loser. All these teams doing the same amount of work. They all put the equal amount of effort. It just tragically, you're going to have a winner and somebody don't win a game. You feel good for one side and you feel bad for the other.
I would have to agree with you. You're happy for the winner and you're sad with the team that doesn't. come out with the W. You know, in my opinion, both teams come out with the W.
Yeah.
They both win. They leave it all out there on the field, the court, you know,
There's
whatever. They
somebody
leave it
trying to
all out.
steal home and absolutely gets it. Now we got somebody taking third. If he gets it too, that's a steal at home and a double steal. What do you call that, Evan? That's just a lot of running, right?
You call that more running than what I would want to do.
Yeah. And all of a sudden, this game is both wide open and 14-6. You're borderline on that run rule stuff. So,
And we got our
you're
first
not
comment
Central.
that said you did great.
Get out of there.
You did great, Caroline, and yeah, I agree. She done great. You know, shit. Like Mark said, she's one of the reasons why Knott County is in this game.
There's a hot shot. That's going to score another run, and Edward, I'm telling you, this is really get close to that red button stage. 15-6. Harlan has absolutely blew this game wide open, and
If you're Knott County, you got to find some way to get out of this fourth inning. And that was a good catch by Sloan to be able to get it out to first base, to be able to get them out of this inning, Mark.
yeah, this is a nightmare of an ending for Knott Central. Hopefully they can get their bats back in. But they definitely need a major rally here to get back in this game. But 15-9, Harlan leads. A big, if I believe, 11 runs this top half of the fourth, 11-run inning. So I'm not saying blew the game wide open because Knott's still in it. But you definitely need a major rally right now if you're Knott County Central. Good.
We don't own rights to the music that's playing behind us, but I'm just glad you don't have to see the sight that I'm seeing of Mark dancing over here. And yes, I would agree that was a great job by Gigi Salone to be able to get Knott County Central out of that inning. Big step up performance for her. And that is Abby Gentry up to bat for Knott County.
Hey, who's in next?
Got it. That could be a little bit of a good catch out there. Another shout out to Chris there today. Chris has came to work today. He's bringing the food, getting interviews set up for us. We got all the easy stuff right now.
Please, stop. Number 55, Emily Walker.
Number 55, Emily Waddle up to bat. And that's another pop up. Two quick outs right here, and maybe you blame this, and you give up 11 runs the top half of this inning. Maybe the legs are a little heavy, a little tired. Just hit if you're not central, you're just in a very bad spot at this point in time.
I would have to agree with you. If you're not County Central right now, you got to find a way to get runs on the board and get runs on the board in a hurry. Because that big top of the fourth explosion by Harlan kind of just opened this game up pretty heavy for them. And Addison Conley gets to take first base. And here's Gigi Sloan at the plate. And that was a great catch.
Harlan is definitely building it at this point in time. I mean, what else can you say at this point in time? Just absolutely, they're zoning.
And your final here is 15. Is Harlan 15, Knott County Central 6.
And a good effort by both teams, and cannot say enough about the effort. But we're fixing to close this broadcast out so we can get ready for our next broadcast, and we'll do a couple of interviews and do all of our post-game stuff on this game. But we'll be right back. But thank you for all of our viewers, and another big shout out to Bryant Family Medicine for giving us the opportunity to do this. But till then, we'll be right back.